Well, greetings from Whitetop Mountain, Virginia. And we're camped just off the Appalachian Trail. It's nice and cool up here. It was kind of hot down in town, a bit humid. So it's a welcome relief. And we are camped up here for the night at his home. And just down the pathway here, you can kind of see Timber's tent. Timber and Jake are joining us, and over here we have the G-Dog, who's crunching and munching away. But we decided to just come up here and relax. I have my camp chair. I'm enjoying that. Something to sit on. The parking lot's really only like 50 yards that way, so this is a total, what I call a park and pitch. Yeah, you just park and walk a few feet and pitch your tent. Camping, not hiking, but that's okay because I can do this on a work night, or I just feel like getting out of the house at the last minute. Great place to come to. All kinds of flowers in bloom right now. We have flame azalea and all kinds of other flowers I don't know the names of. But we are camped right by the spring. This is just off the AT. If you're headed southbound, there's no sign to tell you where the spring is. And sometimes it's kind of tricky to hear it, but there are some steps that lead down to it. It's kind of obvious. There is an obvious path headed out, pointed towards the valley. And kind of strange to find some of my wood that I had cut up for the wood stove and left here New Year's Eve. I'd set it under this blueberry bush over here, right next to my tent, kind of out of the rain, in case anyone wanted to have a fire. And most of it's still here, as well as my chopping block. Actually, I'll put a link to that video up on the screen here, if you'd like to watch that. I'm actually thinking about walking out to Buzzard Rock. It's kind of hazy. Probably won't be much of a sundown visible, but that's okay. I might not walk out there, who knows. I might get lazy and just sit right there in my camp chair. Because that's what I came up here to do, is to relax, not to hike. What a great night to be out here, without a doubt. It's kind of having motivation problems as usual. I don't know why. I knew once I got up here I would be so happy that I came up, but sometimes just getting the motivation to leave the house is something that eludes me. And you never know it. Timber's tent is right down there. If you look to the center of the screen, you can see Jake's nose. But yeah, he's pitched right there. You could walk by and never know it. And I'm pitched just down here. I'm a little more conspicuous, especially when you see my umbrella. We're over here in Timberland, and he's got the, what is this thing called again? Octopeak, thank you. I can never remember. Look at how huge it is in there. You could have a 3-ring circus. Pretty awesome. Alright, so we've got Timber here, and he is basically batoning without a baton, splitting this piece of oak that I had left over from New Year's Eve. I can't believe it's still here. Nobody's burned it. Anyway, we got a little tiny little fire ring here, and it's a wee bit damp out here, so it'll be nice to kind of get a little bit of heat going, even if it's for a little while.
Normally I use a much smaller baton.
In the meantime, yeah, that's a little bit overkill as far as batons go, but it will.
Of course, you use the monster.
Get the job done, yeah.
Eventually.
All the bushcrafters that are going to absolutely cringe if they ever see this.
Oh, I hope they
tell you how unsafe you are, and you're going to hack your leg off, and
I hope they see this.
And you're going to break your knife. I hope they see it too. They need something to complain about. So here's the view. It is about dark 30 on Whitetop Mountain. It's a bit hazy to the south, but I don't think it's going to rain. One by one, we're seeing the lights in the valley come on. And it is a nice, beautiful, cool night. So we're all tucked away in the tent. Started seeing some lightning, hearing a bit of thunder. And it got a little too close for my liking, so I felt better about being here on my foam pad as opposed to being on that metal chair. Anyway, it's getting a little late. Time to get some rest. Really glad that we came up here. And hopefully in the morning we'll get you a sunrise if it's not clouded over. Great sunrises from right over in that direction. So I hope all of you had a great day. And we'll check back with you as soon as we wake up. The sunrise this morning. A little bit foggy out there, Garvey. Much better. So obviously no sunrise this morning, but it's rather nice out here. Nice and cool, about 62 degrees, and not very damp, which is also very nice. I figured since we woke up in a cloud there'd be all kinds of dew, but there really isn't. It's very minimal. It's been kind of dry, only 7% dew point according to AccuWeather. The plan is to hang out here, probably have some breakfast. We didn't really cook dinner. No fancy bushcraft meals on this trip. I think I'm just gonna mountain house it, eat my dinner for breakfast. Chicken and dumplings. That's good any time of the day as far as I'm concerned. And I think Garvey would probably agree. I did want to mention that I do have an upcoming trip. Probably going to leave in the next couple of days. By the time you see this video, I'll probably be on that trip. It's only going to be probably 4 or 5 day trip. Taking our time, having fun, that sort of thing. Just enjoying the scenery. So I'm going to end it here. There's really nothing more going on. I'm going to eat some breakfast, finish up coffee, and next time you see us, we'll be on trail.